Good morning, it's Sunday, March 8th, and I am New Orleans, Louisiana, and I am running the ShamRockin Run Half Marathon this morning. It's gonna be nice and humid, so let's see how we do. Well, it appears the race has been delayed about 30 minutes. It was gonna be a 7:15 a.m. start, now it's 7:45. I think that's because of the thunderstorms that came through the area late last night, early this morning. There might be some more rain on the way, and it took them a while to get set up this morning. Anyway, I've got plenty of time, so I'm just gonna chill out before I do my warm-up run. Today is the first actual race test of the ASICS Metaspeed Ray for me. I've taken it on a few runs, even on a tune-up earlier this week to make sure it's what I wanted to bring, and it felt really good. But we'll see what I do with today's conditions. I'll see you on the course. I'm on my warm-up right now. The humidity's not too bad, but of course I'm not running anywhere near half marathon pace yet. The sun is rising behind me. Still gonna have some scattered cloud cover, but it looks like the whole race will have some pretty nice views of Lake Pontchartrain. And yeah, it's gonna be flat because it's right along the lake side. I think there's like maybe one bridge I might have to cross over and maybe have to do it both ways because the course is mainly out and back with a little lollipop on the far end. But it would be fast if the temperature was nice. We'll see what happens. See you on the... All right, I'm getting the Metaspeed Rays on foot. In keeping with the St. Patty's Day theme, I have my orange and gingies with the green racing shoes. And putting these on after warming up in the New Balance Rebel V5, these are like half the weight, I'm gonna feel fast as hell. We'll see if I can actually run fast as hell. RD just got on the mic and said, at mile 4, there's standing water for about 100 feet, ankle deep. So we'll see how the Metaspeed Ray does in the standing water.
All right, runners. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hit it! Good luck out there. We're gonna need it today. Looking great. I love seeing y'all's faces.
These two guys are running about the pace I wanted to go, so I decided to stick with them for a little while. .607. A little more than 2 miles in. These guys are picking it up. I'm gonna let them go. I might be running a little bit hot for the conditions right now anyway. I think I'm in 7th, maybe 6th, probably 7th. Coming up on mile 3. .1805. Still pretty fast. Need to conserve. Here's the standing water. At least it's cooling. Whew, refreshing. Squeaking into mile 4 at 24:14. That's about appropriate, I guess. A little bit of a headwind 25 minutes in. I'm in a no man's land, so I'm eating it all myself. I will turn around, but then there's another turnaround that has me do this part again. So I'll get this stretch a second time. Mile 5, just coming off of a bridge into the wind. 30:26. That's a little over a 6:05 average. I'm on the lollipop section, so I'll do this part again in a little under 3 miles. I don't normally drink water during races. I am today, just because it's warm out and I want to keep the core temperature from overheating. But I'm also pouring water over my head. We'll see if that can help me cool me down. Makes me feel better, at least in the short term. Mile 6. 36:34. So that's on pace for about a 38-minute, 37 high for 10K. The third 5K, I think I'm going to slow down a little bit on purpose. Run that one more at 19:30. See if I can conserve for a final push. Now we get to see how the Squeaky Ray does with this 180 turnaround. Whew. Not too bad as long as I take it wide. About halfway through the race, the next runner back is at least a minute behind me. Just have to not die. Again, not sure if I'm 6th or 7th, but judging by the looks of the guys in front, I'm probably at least leading my age group. Coming up on mile 7. Just saw the lead runner go by. 42:48. So that's like 6:07 pace. Mile 8 coming up. 49:04, which is a 6:08 pace. Exactly. In a half marathon, mile 8 is the worst part for me. And this particular course is also the farthest away as the crow flies from the finish line. Straight pushback. 5 miles. Mile 9. 55:09. Still maintaining about the same overall pace. Back through the water. I'm at 15K now.
Half we're taking water, half we're going there.
And about 57:20 mid through 15K. So I played that third 5K how I wanted to. Oh, this water feels good. Now let's see what I can pull for the last 6.1K. Mile 10. 61:27. And there's the 5K turnaround up there. So, no, 10K turnaround. So I got 5K left. Don't think I'm gonna run an 18 and a half. I don't think sub 80 is in the cars today, but I could still get sub 81. Mile 11. 67:18. Oh, this bridge is a killer. It's not big, but it's late and it's hot. 2.5K left to go. That's 70:56. That means I could run 4-minute kilometers and get under 81. But we'll try and do better than that. 12 miles. 73:38. There's the 2 mile mark for the 5K. This is the 1 mile to go. 74:20. Can't run a 5:40, but I can sure as hell run a 6:40. Last stretch, just past 80 minutes. Thank you. Unofficial. 80:28. All right, we'll see what the official time is. If it's different than 1:20:28, I'll post it down here in the captions. But man, felt like half marathon effort. So in this humidity and after coming off of illness, I don't think I could ask for much better. Were I going in 100% healthy, I thought 80 minutes would be a good time. So I think I beat most of your predictions, all but a couple. And I think I know who the closest predictor is. All right, post-race and shoe talk. Here's my finisher medal for completing the half marathon, and here's my first place age group medal, which looks suspiciously similar, except it's a little bit more gold in color, and then second place got a silver-ish one, third place got a bronze-ish color one, so that's what I get. Sixth place overall, first old guy. If they had Masters awards, then I would have won first Masters, but I was first in my age group. There was no one who beat me who was older than 40. All right, Metaspeed Ray. Man, you can tell it's raining hard, which is why I'm doing this shoe talk inside the rental car right now. Metaspeed Ray felt really good at those 6-minute to 6:10 paces, and even in the parts where I had to slow down, either going uphill on a bridge or just, you know, feeling the burn a little bit. It did feel a little bit unstable towards the end of the race, but as I was just cruising along, that instability was not a deal breaker. If there were a lot of turns or a lot of hills, it might have been something where it would not have been my first choice, but cruising along on mostly straight roads, I think this shoe does really well, and it feels really good. It's still got a fun bounce. It's everything the Endorphin Elite 2 from Saucony should be, but it's much, much lighter. Running through the water, it got really squeaky, and it was more the sound that bothered me rather than the squeaky feel. After a mile, the squeak kind of went away, and it drained pretty well. Like, it's totally dry in here. There's no sock liner to speak of. It's like you're stepping directly on the midsole. So once that drains out of this really thin matrix upper, then it's kind of a non-issue. Then any of the moisture that was still in there would have been from my socks, not from the shoe itself. The shoe doesn't look all that worse for wear, and there wasn't any issue with traction, even though this Asics grip rubber is a really, really, really thin application of it. So for a straight line race where you're holding more of a threshold pace, half marathon pace, maybe a little bit faster, maybe a little bit slower, I think the Ray is a good choice. I would be interested to see how this does after 20 miles of a race. If you were on like a beach marathon or something like that, nice straight course, and just whether the instability would be more of a factor. I think I need to bring it on a long run is what I need to do. The foam looks like it's holding up well, other than the aesthetic creasing, but that is not a deal breaker. So that's my shoe talk. That's my post race. I'm feeling really good about this one after having come off of sickness and with the humidity and everything. Oh, and the winner of the race prediction, I sent out a short asking viewers to give your race prediction, considering I had been sick and it was going to be humid. And the closest prediction was Mr. VP, or I think it's at IP2880 or something like that. I'll display it on the screen. He predicted 80:24, and I ran an 80:27 officially. And I should have known that he was going to predict the closest prediction, because he's a longtime subscriber, sees all the videos, comments on all of them, so I probably should have asked him for advice beforehand. Thanks from across the pond, VP. He's one of my European viewers, and giving you a shout out on the channel because that's all I have to give right now. Thanks, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ding the bell for notifications, and I'll have more to share for you soon. Laissez le bon temps rouler.